Well, that was quite the bombshell. The two top teams in the NBA's Eastern Conference made a trade for the ages. The Boston Celtics landed superstar point guard Kyrie Irving from the Cleveland Cavaliers. In return, the Cavs got Isaiah Thomas, the 5'9" star point guard, Jae Crowder, defensive beast and three-point sniper, Ante Zizic, a 2016 first-rounder, the rights to the Brooklyn Nets 2018 first-round pick, probably a top 5 pick. Alrighty then, that was fun. So who benefits from this trade, and who will wish this deal never went down? I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into 5 winners and 5 losers from the Kyrie Irving trade. And we do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 5 winner, Toronto Raptors. Did the Cavaliers get better from this trade? Possibly, but the Raptors' biggest threat in the East no longer has Kyrie Irving, who absolutely lights them up anytime these teams face off. No doubt the Cavs will be easier to play against. And as for the Raptors' arch rivals, the Boston Celtics, they don't have to worry about facing Jae Crowder anymore. The Celtics have lost 4 of their 7 scorers from 2016-17. Toronto was already the 3rd best team in the East, but they definitely have to be happy about seeing how their 2 biggest threats in the conference just got a little easier to beat, at least in theory. Number 5, loser Brad Stevens. Celtics head coach Brad Stevens loves to use defenders in his system. It's not all about the offense. Look, Irving's a good player, but just how on earth will Stevens' system work with Jae Crowder and Avery Bradley gone? Irving can score, but he certainly cannot play defense that well. Boston was one of the worst rebounding teams of 2017. 3 of their top 5 rebounders from 2017 are gone. Stevens is going to have his hands full. Number 4 winner, Western Conference. The Minnesota Timberwolves and San Antonio Spurs were reportedly on Irving's wish list of destinations. In case you didn't know, the Western Conference got a lot more stacked this offseason already. If the T-Wolves or Spurs landed Kyrie Irving, then the rest of the West would be freaking out. You don't want an ultra superstar in your conference, it just complicates things for you. The West can breathe, Irving stays put in the East. Number 4 loser Isaiah Thomas. Thomas was the undisputed face of the Boston Celtics franchise. The fan favorite scored a whopping 28.9 points per game in 2016-17 as he led the C's to the top record in the East. But Thomas now joins a Cavaliers team where he's not going to be the face of the franchise. That honor obviously belongs to LeBron James. Thomas will surely see his stats take a big dip. Hey, maybe he loves it in Cleveland, wins a title, and resigns for the max. But right now, Thomas doesn't look like someone who benefits from this mega deal. Number 3 winner, Kyrie Irving. Ask and you shall receive. Irving requested a trade, citing he wanted to be the focal point of a team, not LeBron James' sidekick. Irving won his championship in 2016. Now he gets to craft his own legacy as the face of the NBA's most historic franchise. Irving was reportedly thrilled to join the Celtics. He plays behind one passionate fan base with a front office that's dedicated to nothing but winning. Irving goes to a team that figures to contend for a long time. He will surely be the focal point of the franchise. Number 3 loser Kevin Love. So the big 3 of LeBron, Irving, and Kevin Love is no more. It's now a big 3 of LeBron, Love, and Thomas. Here's the only issue for Love, though. That big 3 could be no more after the 2017-18 season. Rumor has it that LeBron wants to head to the West in 2018, specifically to one of the 2 LA-based teams. On another note, Thomas is a free agent in 2018 as well and wants a max contract. The Cavaliers may or may not provide him with that. A possible scenario plays out in which Love is the only star left on Cleveland after 2018. With 3 years left on his contract, he ain't leaving the Cavaliers anytime soon. Maybe he winds up a winner, but Love can't be feeling 100% comfortable about his long-term chances of winning championships. Number 2 winner, LeBron James. LeBron knew he needed help this offseason if the Cavaliers want to beat the Golden State Warriors. With Irving requesting a trade, the Cavaliers appear to be in dysfunction. Except, well, they're not anymore. James has every incentive to spend the rest of his career in Cleveland now. Should they extend Thomas long-term, LBJ now has a core that gives him a 3 to 5 year championship window of opportunity. Jae Crowder and Derrick Rose will also help take some of the workload off of LeBron. His Cavs are undoubtedly the top team in the East today. He now has an army of players that are well built to challenge the Warriors once again. Cleveland once again showed their willingness to win now. And it's all up to you, LeBron. Go pay them back. Number 2 loser, rest of the East. This excludes the Raptors, of course. But how will other Eastern Conference teams now fight against the Cavaliers? They were surely hoping Irving would be gone, and the Cavs' big 3 would only be a big 2. And yes, the Celtics don't look quite ready to unseat Cleveland in 2018. They do, however, look poised to dominate the East for the next 10 years. That doesn't bode well for the rest of the conference. The East's top 2 teams set themselves up to continue to dominate for the next few years. And number 1 winner, Cleveland Cavaliers. They had to trade Irving. They granted his request to finally rid themselves of the toxic locker room atmosphere. They got Isaiah Thomas, who was a superstar himself. The Cavaliers got a slick role player in Jae Crowder. He's an elite defender and a nice three-point shooter. That's a huge pickup. They convinced LeBron to have a long-term championship contender set up. They also got a high draft pick in 2018 should they need to rebuild. They also got even better than the Celtics, and Cleveland saved nearly $20 million in this deal. Yep, one big winner. And number one loser, Boston Celtics. We could be wrong here, but right now this deal is a bit of a question mark for Boston. Yes, Irving is the best player in this deal, but Thomas was a great fit in Boston. Losing Crowder hurts their already awful defense. Irving himself is not a very good defender. Boston mortgaged a huge part of their future by dealing away that 2018 first-rounder too. Boston did this trade to win now. Instead, it looks like they helped Cleveland keep their championship window open even longer. Hey, we could end up being wrong here, but this was a very hefty price to pay. One that likely means Cleveland continues to reign supreme as the top team in the East. Who do you think won the Kyrie Irving trade? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.